You guys, King Nerf here, and if I am wearing the same clothes as I am in my last video, that is because I am filming them on the same day. Just because I'm too lazy to actually film once a day. I film a bunch of videos in the same day, and I just upload them at various periods. So yeah, anyway, today I'm somewhat excited because I'm reviewing something other than Nerf. This is the BOOMco farshot. For those of you who don't know what BOOMco is, it is Mattel's version of Nerf. And what is special about BOOMco is that the darts only stick to the targets and to the shields. There's something about the tip, I don't know what it is, but I'm sure I'll figure it out as time goes on. So yeah, moving on to the box. It's an open-faced box, which means everybody has touched your blaster. Yeah, no problems there. Some people might be annoyed by that, but I really don't care. Here it says it fires up to 70 feet, which is absolutely awesome for a little pistol like this. I know that the Fire Strike was advertised to get 75 feet, like all the other Elite blasters, but but Nerf has been around for a really long time, and it took them a while to get up to that standard. So BOOMco just comes out like a month ago with their first pistol and says, "Hey Nerf, we're gonna beat you, or we're gonna like almost tie you within our first month, and then eventually we're gonna destroy you in the long run." So that's what Mattel, I think, is trying to do, but I honestly am not sure if it's gonna work. So yeah, that's my ramble on about the ranges. I doubt that it actually does get 75 or 70-foot ranges. So right there it says farshot, BOOMco logo, and it says Smart Stick Technology, dart stick, shield, and target. Like I said, yeah. Right here it says Smart Stick darts, and it comes with 3 darts. But I actually, while I was at Target, I actually picked up a replacement pack, so I'll be unboxing that in this video too. So, yeah. It says the darts will not jam, which I find hard to believe, and I'm going to have to find a way to make them jam. So yeah, moving on to the back of the box, it says shields transform, and then the darts stick to them. They're all like folded up against the body of the blaster. There's a place where you can touch the target. It's in like a little bag thing, so you can't actually touch the target, but you can see the target. So then there's a bunch of other junk right here, and on the side it says the BOOMco farshot. And I'm guessing that every BOOMco blaster is associated with an animal, and apparently the farshot is the rhinoceros. I don't know why, but Mattel, if you're out there, please tell me why. So yeah, now let's get on to the unboxing. Just gonna pull that out there. Pull that out there. There is actually no tape holding this together, which I find interesting. There is tape up here though, so I'm going to snip that tape. Snip that tape. Is there tape over here? No, there is not. That part of the box is sealed. So it looks like it is going to be a weird unboxing. So I'm just going to rip everything out of here. This twine right here just snips. I don't know why I do like step-to-step unboxings, but oops, there goes my scissors. Now I'm just gonna rip the blaster out just because. Then I'm gonna rip the darts out. Whoa! These darts are a very funky material. They're almost like thick straws. And they're much smaller than Nerf darts. Like, so yeah. they actually are pretty cool. I'm going to set those aside for a second while I try and get the target out of the box. Normally I'm not one of the kind of people who comes in and just rips a box open, but for this one I kind of had to. So the targets just pull right out. I'm going to throw that over there with the sledge fire junk. So this all comes in like a pouch. Alrighty, I'm gonna grab my scissors and snip this. Out comes the target and instructional manual. Don't need that because I'm pretty sure now I know how this blaster works. It's essentially a single shot blaster. Ooh. What the heck? Oh, I forgot. One thing that I want to mention right off the bat is that the draw weight is very heavy, and the BOOMco blasters will not fire unless there is a dart in it. Then it now fires. I'm going to see if by the plunger coming out, I want to see if there's an air restrictor in here. I do not believe there is. There is obviously a dart peg, as you can see right there, but I do not believe there's an air restrictor. So yeah, now I'm gonna unbox, now I'm gonna unbox these things, the rest of the darts. So those just rip out. Alright, that goes over there. What the heck? Oh, so just basically goes over everything. If your darts are not sticky, what you actually want to do is you want to wash them off with water. Or apparently that looks like they're putting like tape around it and then taking the tape off. I don't know what that would do, but yeah. So this is a pack of 16 darts. They all just pull off, or pull out. So yeah. Oops. Almost dropped that. Alright. So here's all the 16 darts. These feel different than the other ones. And another thing that I want to say right off the bat, I said right off the at. One thing that I want to say is that I think that it is cool how BOOMco, or Mattel, has done different designs on their darts. Like with Nerf darts, you can't really do that. I mean, obviously they have the Whistler, the suction dart, the Elite dart, the Elite suction darts, the Sonic dart, or the Whistler dart, and then the Streamline dart, but those don't really have different designs. I guess some of you guys could argue that the Zombie Strike dart is just a repainted Elite dart, so it is the same thing, but it's just a different design. But I qualify those as two different things because they come with two different like series, I guess. So yeah, now let's get back onto the blaster. I've talked enough about the darts. So the shields, that is the first thing that I want to talk about. They simply just pull out, then you flip them up. Let me grab a dart here. And the darts literally do stick. They're not like suction-y on there. They like stick to the shield. I don't know if you can see the dart head like flexing there, but yeah, they literally stick. They like, it is somewhat hard to get them off. I think that's cool and not cool at the same time because every time I do that, I feel like I'm gonna break the dart. So yeah. God, that stupid thing where it won't fire without the dart. Okay, BOOMco slash Mattel, do not do that. It is annoying. But I'm guessing you're doing that just because these don't have air restrictors in them, from what I can tell by how fast this plunger head or plunger tube thing is moving forward. Like on the Elements, which is that yellow Nerf pistol which holds 6 darts, you can, after you shoot it, it takes like a second for the pullback thing to get all the way down back. So it almost does this instantly with getting back. So that's why I don't think there's an air restrictor in here. So now moving on to the aesthetic stuff of the blaster. The blaster looks very cool with all these holes and stuff, and I actually like the red on blue thing. Even though there's not an orange tip, there's going to be no mistaking this for an actual gun. Reason being, it's red and blue. I don't think there should be any problem with that. The blaster does have storage for 2 extra darts down here in the handle. They just kind of slip in there. Then they actually lock in. And if you're running with them, they are not coming out. Like, they are not coming out unless you want them to come out. In that case, they're actually fairly easy to get out. So, I think I've talked enough about like the darts and the shield and stuff. Now getting on to the blaster. It does not have any sling points from what I can immediately see, but it does have one tactical rail up here, which is fairly cool. But one thing that's bad is that with the shields up, it's like you have to grab back here to prime the blaster. I don't like to keep my blasters primed, so that's the only reason why I keep doing that. So just so you know that for future reference. You do have to grip back here, which just sucks. Because if you're going fast and you're like, why is it not priming? Why? And then you're like, oh, that's why. You pull it back and you're like, well, that's annoying. That's honestly the first thing that I thought about this. And then another thing that I'm wondering about is that if this is compatible with N-Strike stuff. I'm not sure. I don't think it is, though. I will actually go get an N-Strike scope and see if it works. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I've got an element scope here, and it does to some extent, but the only issue is, since there's not like that groove in the, you know, that little part in the N-Strike tactical rail that like goes down that's in the middle, that is not here with the BOOMco ones. So this little thingy, that little peg right there that goes in that groove, it will not go on because of that. If you actually tried to do that, it would prime the blaster. Maybe, yeah, it would. So I actually did get it on there, but now how the heck am I gonna get it off? Alright, so I got it off, but anyway, I think I've rambled enough about this blaster. For a good BOOMco blaster, I would not recommend this for your first BOOMco blaster because it does only come with 3 darts, and if you lose them, you will have to go out and buy more. Do not get this as a first BOOMco blaster. So, on a scale of 1 to 10 though, I'd give it an 8. Just because it is very powerful, as you can see here. I don't know if you can even see that dart, but the only reason why I would give it an 8 is because there are no sling points, and it's like the priming thing that I was talking about where you can't prime it from up here. So yeah, now let's get on to the firing test. Alright guys, so one thing that I forgot to talk about is the target. And the target is very cool because the darts actually stick to it, and it is like a peel-off sticker on the back. It's very hard, or it's somewhat hard to get it started, but it is a sticker. So yeah, now let's get on to the firing test. Alright guys, so I've got the farshot, and this is going to be the firing test. And I'm going to be aiming, I don't know if you can see that, but I did put the BOOMco target on the door. It looks very, very small because it is very, very small. So that's like 25 feet away, and I'm going to be trying to hit that. I don't know if I can. So I'm going to be firing off 5 shots aimed right at that. Ooh, that's actually very accurate, I have to say. Got it! Alright, I'm gonna go fix the target. So like I said, I'm very impressed with the accuracy of this thing. Ooh, that was a dud. That was terrible. Oh, I got it again. Alright, now I'm just going to be aiming at the doorknob because I'm not going to go fix the target again. I actually hit the doorknob, which is very surprising for a blaster like this. To be completely honest, I actually might be using this in more wars. To be completely honest, like, I'm not even kidding. Which is surprising because it's not Nerf. So, Mattel, great job with the BOOMco farshot. I look forward to seeing how you did on other blasters. So, as always, keep it tuned right here to I just got my outro screwed up. I don't know how I did that, but hit that red subscribe button if you want more great content, and keep it tuned right here to King Nerf. Peace out. Like the video, guys. See ya.